This is the plaintiff, Edin Mamisevic. He says he bought a boat from the defendant because the guy promised him it was in meticulous condition. Turns out the thing hadn't been in the water for 5 years. It needed a huge amount of expensive work to make it seaworthy. And he was blatantly lied to by the dishonest defendant. So he's suing for $2,915.25, the amount it cost him in repairs. This is the defendant, Anthony Musamara. He says he told the plaintiff the boat had been sitting on the side of his house for 5 years, so it should have come as no surprise to him. All he knows is that marinas are notorious for making things up to make a buck, and he thinks the marina soaked him because he was so inexperienced. He's accused of sinking a guy's dreams.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket, the plaintiff bought a boat from the defendant who said the boat was in tip-top shape, but the fact is the boat hadn't been in the water for 5 years. It was a mess. The defendant says he told the plaintiff the boat had been sitting for years. It's the case of whatever doesn't float your boat.
You're welcome in.
Edin Mamisevic, you are suing Anthony Musamara for $2,915.25 in repairs that a boat you purchased from him are going to cost you, and you feel that he should be paying for those repairs. What happened?
What happened was, Your Honor, in June of this year, I purchased the boat.
How'd you find out about the boat for sale?
I found the boat on Craigslist.
Okay.
I was looking for a while. The ad looked pretty good. Exactly what I was...
Have you ever owned a boat before?
I never owned a boat before. And the ad stated that the boat was in meticulously kept mechanical condition. And also it's great for family and fishing pleasures.
Okay.
So I went down and I took a look at the boat. The boat was on the trailer, and the boat looked good. And I tested whatever I was able to test.
What did you test? You've never owned a boat. How do you know what to test?
It has an engine like a car engine. So we turned the engine on. It was running for about 10 minutes. You can't really tell, well, the boat is on the trailer. How well does it work?
No, you would have to water test it, right?
Exactly.
So did you water test it before buying it?
We put, it's called ears again. You put the ears on the side of this outer shaft, and just to show that propeller actually will work and the water will go through. And
the answer to my question would be no, right?
No.
You didn't put it in the ocean?
No, we didn't put it in the ocean.
Or the bay or any other such thing?
No.
Okay.
I pretty much told Mr. Musamara, that I'm a novice in all this. And
Noticing all what?
In boating. I don't...
Oh, you're a novice in all this
Novice,
stuff.
yes.
Okay.
I don't know too much about it. I like what I see, and I pretty much rely on his word.
Because you've known him so long?
No, I didn't know him well, but...
Because he's a mechanic?
He's mechanic.
Is he a boating mechanic?
I didn't know that.
Okay, so why were you relying on his word?
Well,
because you didn't know him, and he's not a boating mechanic, and
he's older.
Did he give you a written guarantee?
No.
Okay. Do you have any paperwork from the sale?
Yes. Well,
okay. Let me see the paperwork that you do have. What ended up happening after you took the boat?
After I took the boat into the water after a couple of days, and the very first time when we put in water, the tilt pump failed. Was working, but wasn't working completely. Wouldn't go all the way down or all the way up, basically making the boat impossible to operate. I took it to Brantford River Marina in Brantford, Connecticut, and they gave me an estimate first at $800. And once they started to work on the boat, they discovered many, many more problems that you really wouldn't be able to see unless you open the engine or start the engine.
Or water test it,
Or
right?
water test it for about
now,
30...
Now, it doesn't look like a very good idea to buy a boat without water testing it, right?
Well,
it's like buying a car without test driving.
Well,
what? Seriously? When you buy the next boat, are you going to water test it?
I will, but not too many people buy the boat, that they can water test. You know what I mean? Because a lot of boats are on the trailer.
Would you ever buy a boat without water testing it? I realize I live in Florida, but you don't live in Florida.
Water test and mechanic,
at
least.
Yeah. What's going on with the boat? How old is this boat?
The boat is a 1989.
By the way, now the repair people say that it's $3,000 to bring the boat up to snuff. All kinds of stuff wrong with it.
All after like 10 days or a week, working on it, the water pump that gentleman stated that he changed in October of 2010 was completely shut. Probably haven't been changed in years. I have a piece and parts to show you right here, the parts that I changed on this meticulously, mechanically maintained boat. And he also put the wrong battery in there. He put the automotive battery, which is not allowed.
Says who that he put the wrong battery? Do you have something from your mechanic saying that?
Yes, yes. And
May I see what you have from your mechanic saying that?
This is actually Marina. It's
The
not
Marina?
just Marina.
Yeah, saying that the wrong battery
yes,
was in? Okay, so go on.
And I ended up putting almost $3,000.
Okay, and did you actually put the money in?
Yes, I did.
Have you used the boat?
One time.
Is there a Mrs. Memisevich? Is she giving you grief?
Well, we'll see.
Okay. What's going on, Mr. Musumara?
As he said, I had the boat up for sale.
How long had it been since the boat had been in the water?
5 years.
Okay.
And it was running fine when I last used it.
Did you know that the boat had been on the side of the house for 5 years?
No.
Did he ever tell you that?
He told me that he hasn't been using the boat.
Did you ask him how long it's been?
I asked him, when did you do the last time any maintenance? He said, I did it in the fall of 2010. I changed the water pump and I changed the oil.
Did you say that?
No.
Okay. When had you done the last maintenance?
In May, I have a logbook here.
Let me see your logbook. Why do you keep a logbook?
Everything I do on the boat, I touch the boat, anything. I use it, fishing spots, any repairs, I write it down.
Why?
So I have an exact record of everything.
1998. Went to Sea Raven and water, liked it. You keep a diary of the boat?
Everything.
Who are you? Can you come to the microphone?
Amy, his wife.
How long have you been married? Why is that so complicated?
Since 1987.
Why was that so odd to ask?
Can't think of how many years.
I just want to know if he keeps notes on you the way he keeps on this boat since 1998.
He keeps notes on everything. He has a book for anything he touches. He keeps logs on everything.
I'm meticulous.
He fixes everything. He could fix anything. I've watched this man take that boat open in the spring, work on it, thinking we're going to go out on it. We don't. In the fall, he covers it, winterizes it, opens it up again in the spring. He's done this for 5 years. We were originally going to sell the boat in the fall. It wasn't a good time to sell the boat. Winterized it, did it again this May.
So would you ever buy a boat that was dry docked without water testing?
No, it's up to the buyer to do their own proper due diligence.
Is it stupid to do? How's that? Is it stupid?
Yes, very stupid.
You know what? That's all you need to say. It's so stupid going inside the courtroom.
So you sell the boat. The paperwork on the boat says as is. You saw that, right?
Yes, I did.
What did you think as is meant?
This is what I asked him right before I left. I said, since you maintain this boat such meticulously and you vouch for it, could you give me any warranty? He said, no, it's as is. Okay, I said, I'll take your word, and I really hope you're telling me the
But you
truth.
understand that, you can take his
Your
word that
Honor.
it's as is and he's not giving you a warranty because that's what you just told me the man
Your
told
Honor.
you. So if that's what he tells you, how is it that he has to pay $3,000? You bought the boat for $3,600. How is it that he has to return $3,000 to you if he specifically told you, no, I'm not giving you any guarantee?
Your Honor.
Don't you think that this is a situation, Mr. Memisevich, that you maybe, in retrospect, should have had a mechanic take a look at the boat, but you were trying to save a couple $100 on the mechanic, and that you should have had it water tested? Did he ever ask to take it out in the water?
No.
What if he would have asked that? What would you have said? Sure.
I would have said no because the boat isn't registered. Very capable of running the boat on the trailer with the...
I would never do it. You feel like people can do that and buy a boat and sell a boat without worrying about whether
I'm a
it's seaworthy.
mechanic. I would know what to look for. You know
Okay.
what I mean? If it was running on the trailer for 10 minutes, you know it doesn't overheat.
He says that you told him you changed a water pump in 2010. Is
No, that's not true at all.
Okay. You never told him that?
No.
And do you have anything in writing about that?
Your Honor.
How about an email? Email back and forth where he might have told you that. Because the only thing I see is him saying in an advertisement, it's been meticulously kept mechanically as well as inside and out.
Right.
That's not a warranty. And
Okay.
it's in mint condition.
Right.
That is not a warranty. The law is
Okay.
very clear that, somebody saying this car's great doesn't make a warranty. Warranties are much more specific than that. If you could prove that he told you that he changed a water pump in 2010, I'd like to know that.
Your Honor.
Well, let's look at the trusty book.
Your Honor, I cannot prove that he told me, but that's what he told me.
Okay,
But,
watch this. Did you tell him that?
No.
Okay, so now I have your word against his.
But I want to
Right.
point to something.
Okay,
I purchased this boat based on his advertisement.
yes.
And I brought
What
this-
makes you different than every other guy who regrets purchasing a boat?
No, I agree with that, but that's
Okay,
why
what
I'm
are
here.
the two most wonderful days of a boat owner's life? Do you know the answer to this?
Your Honor,
Do you know?
No, I don't.
Okay, what's the answer?
The day he buys it and the day he sells it.
Right. Those are the two most wonderful days in a boat owner's life. The day he buys it and the day he sells it. All right. I'm looking at 2010. What was the name of the boat when you had it?
Good to go.
Did you rename the boat?
No, I can't wait to get rid of it. It's good to go now.
It's good to go now.
Yes, now it is good to go, after $3,000 later.
Okay. I'm assuming that this is a contemporaneous notes that he actually really does, in a very squirrely fashion, keep of all of the things that happened on the boat. I was looking to see if maybe he said their water pump so that I can find some corroboration of what you're saying. I didn't find it there. I did see something about battery, and then you said that the battery ended up being the wrong battery, and that you had documentation from them that says that it had the wrong battery. Batteries are not sufficient size for starting. Requires minimum 1,000 cranking amp. What say you about that?
I was selling the boat. It needed batteries. I bought
Okay,
two
you
batteries.
never ran the boat
quick.
with that battery,
Oh,
right?
yes, absolutely. That was the boat I showed him with that battery. I have the receipts for the batteries.
Right, but that wasn't my question. Did you ever run the boat on the water with those batteries?
No, because it was 5 years before and the batteries had deteriorated and I
Okay,
put
did you ever
batteries in.
replace the batteries?
Yes, I did.
Okay, do you have the receipt for the batteries?
Your Honor, it's right there.
It's in here?
$115 new battery.
Where is it?
Right on the bottom, the very last thing of the bill.
Marine Starty?
That's what it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, that I am going to order you to pay, because that just seems fair to me. That, you know, even though you sold it as is, you know, there's something about that that bothers me. If you put in a battery, never use it, and it's not even enough to start the. I don't get it though. Why did it start then on the side of your house?
Because it's a car engine and it's a car battery. It's fine.
Yeah, but it's fine to start on the side of your house, but what's it going to do in the water?
Your Honor, there's more about this. too.
No, there's not.
Okay.
It's real
Your
simple.
Honor, can I just say something?
No, you can't. Everybody's had a chance to say everything they got. You know
I know,
what?
but-
Let me just tell you when you should have been real careful about what you say and do is when you got a contract that said as is, and when you're buying, you know, investing $4,000 in a boat. 3,000 something dollars in a boat. You know, you say in your complaint over and over again, I have children, I could have put I don't know anything about boats. He knew I didn't know anything about boats. Wait, people have to protect you from yourself? If you don't know anything about boats, that's really when you need to have a boating mechanic there.
Your Honor,
Stop. The only thing you can sue on is anything he guaranteed to you, anything he represented that then turns out to be a misrepresentation. There is nothing he represented except for one thing. I think that selling a boat with a battery, you are representing that the battery belongs in the boat. And if it doesn't really, then I don't like it. So I'm going to make you pay the $115.95 on the battery, but on the rest of it, I'm ruling in favor of the defendant.
All right, so hey, come on over here. We'll just see what. So you lose the case. What are you feeling coming out of there?
I feel like I lost the case.
Yeah, that's right. How do you like being a boat owner right about now?
I don't like it.
No. What are you going to do now with the thing?
Well, the boat is good to go now. I put $3,000 more. It makes like $6,500. So now whoever buys it will be happy.
You going to sell it?
I will try to, yes.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Thanks a lot. Okay. Right around the corner. Come on out here. What's your feeling on the outcome here? That's not a happy customer over there.
No, it isn't. And you know what? The next time I sell anything, if there are flags up and I don't like the person buying it and I know there's going to be trouble, I will refuse to make the sale.
You're intimating that you had that feeling when you started?
All along.
Well,
I
what
begged
gave
him
you that
not
feeling?
to. He was a problem from the beginning.
He never owned a boat before.
All right. So anyway, so you bought the boat. That was your favorite day. And then the second favorite day when you sold the boat. What's your third favorite day as a boat owner? When you win the case.
Yeah.
Harvey?
You know, the judge said that the only way you can undo something like this is fraud. Fraud is a misrepresentation of a material fact. We will see you next time.